This video is for educational purposes only and is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. Investing involves risk, including loss of capital. Any tools or strategies mentioned do not guarantee profits or future results.
Everyone is focused on AI software right now, but the real opportunity might be in what powers it, according to Jeff Brown. That's not where the real opportunity is. He claims something much bigger is already unfolding right here on Earth. A shift so large, he calls it a $1 quadrillion AI wealth wave. And at the center of it, a potential SpaceX IPO in 2026. Now, if that sounds exaggerated, stay with me, because the real story is not the IPO itself, it's what sits behind it. Jeff Brown's research service, called the Near Future Report, is built around one simple idea. The biggest money isn't made in popular tech, it's made in the infrastructure behind it. Think about it. AI today isn't just chatbots anymore. It runs on massive data, real-time processing, and global connectivity. And that creates one major bottleneck: infrastructure. According to Brown, whoever controls that infrastructure controls the economics of AI. This is where Elon Musk's ecosystem becomes interesting. SpaceX isn't just launching rockets. Through Starlink, it's building a global satellite network that already covers huge parts of the planet. Now imagine combining that with AI systems. You're no longer relying only on land-based data centers. You're creating a distributed, space-based network for data and computation. That's the core of the thesis. And there's even a practical angle here. Space is extremely cold, which makes it ideal for cooling high-performance computing systems, something that's becoming a serious challenge for AI on Earth. So while everyone is focused on software, this play is about the backbone. Now here's where the IPO angle comes in. Brown suggests that when SpaceX files for an IPO, the tension explodes. Institutions pile in, retail investors rush in, and by then, most of the easy upside may already be gone. That's why his pitch is simple. Position before the IPO hype begins. Inside the Near Future Report, he claims to reveal a way to invest in this trend right now, through publicly available stocks connected to this ecosystem. Not just SpaceX itself, but the companies enabling the infrastructure. And this is important because historically, the biggest gains didn't come from the obvious names. They came from the enablers, the chip makers, the suppliers, the early infrastructure players. The service itself includes one new tech stock idea every month, along with a model portfolio that shows exactly where to enter, how much to invest, and when to act. There are also weekly updates, especially useful during volatile events like IPOs. And then there are bonus reports focused on a specific SpaceX-related strategy, a robotics play tied to Elon Musk's ecosystem, and what he calls the next NVIDIA in AI chips. Now let's be clear, there are a few realities you should not ignore. First, the SpaceX IPO is not officially confirmed with a fixed timeline. Second, AI and tech investments are volatile. Not every pick will work. And third, bold numbers like $1 quadrillion are more about illustrating scale, not a guaranteed outcome. But the core idea? That part is hard to ignore. AI is scaling fast, and infrastructure is becoming the limiting factor. So the real question isn't whether AI will grow, it's who owns the pipes, the chips, and the networks powering it. Because that's where the leverage is. If SpaceX becomes a key layer in that system, this could be one of the most important tech plays of the decade. But if you're waiting for headlines to confirm everything, you're probably already late. And that's exactly the gap Jeff Brown is trying to position around.